Hey guys, what is up? Ioki here on the PBE with the brand new buffed Pyke. Guys, Pyke is receiving two pretty significant buffs on not only to his Q but also to his E. So during this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to best capitalize on these new nerfs or on these new buffs, guys. Boom! Look at that first blood right off the bat. And I'm going to be kind of walking you through my thought process on these buffs, how to best abuse them, what this is going to change in the meta, things like that. So Pyke has always been a champion that I feel like Riot has just like had like a pet. He's like their pet project or something. Like he's like a weird design. He's like the assassin support. And even though people love playing him, people hate playing against him. So like I feel like there's a disconnect between Riot and the player base because Pyke has received so many buffs historically when really I feel like a lot of the time he needed nerfs. Now I don't think this is one of those situations. Pyke does have a great win rate early that is nearly reaching 55% win rate, and these early game buffs are definitely going to supplement that. But he does definitely fall off after what can be considered like the early to mid game. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the buffs. The first buff is just a straight up cooldown buff on his Q. It's got a lower cooldown now, so you can just straight up use it more often in the early game. It's 2 straight seconds for the first 3 levels. So for the first 3 points that you put into Q, you've got 2 seconds on a lower cooldown, so that's really great. And then the E is actually, I feel like, one of the sneakier ones. It straight up adds CC. So this champion is not only going to be able to engage more often, but he's also going to bring more CC to the table. Might help a little bit with the fact that he's not a great peeler, things like that. So it went from 1.1 second to 1.25 seconds, which doesn't sound all that significant. But you got to remember that, any amount of CC in this game can lead to, further repercussions. Things like CC combos, making sure they stay there long enough for his ultimate when they stun him, things like that. So it's more significant than I think people are going to realize because it's about a 10% increase in the amount of CC that he has. So yeah, guys, without further ado, I'm going to show you how to abuse these early game buffs on Pyke because he has, as I mentioned earlier, almost a 55% win rate if you can finish the game early. So you really want to be playing really, really aggressive, guys. You want to be missing all those point blank E's right in Ezreal's face. Alright, so I'm going to go back and get my Moby boots. I'm actually going to forego upgrading my relic shield and just grab my Moby boots, try to get a roam into mid or something. We'll see. Let's go Mobies, grab that, grab that. So yeah, so let's discuss a little bit. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments on if Pyke even needed these buffs. Is this a champion that really needed buffs? Because I'll be honest, it was a lot like the Leona buffs that I discussed in my other video. I didn't think they were really necessary. I've never really considered Pyke to be like particularly weak right now. I didn't think that he's like bottom 5 supports or anything. But yeah, even historically, like I remember there was a patch in Season 8 where Pyke was like indisputably one of the best 3 supports in the game, and he got a buff. So yeah, I just kind of feel like Riot has always given him a lot of favoritism. He's gotten buffs when he was already strong. The nerfs that he gets are always really weak. Riot, they just love their Pyke, man. And who doesn't? I mean, he's a really cool concept. Man, I just noticed me and Jin match really well. Like we looking good out here, dude. Me and you are definitely winning, not only laning phase, but fashion-wise. All right, I'm coming. Actually, oh, okay. Jin's just gonna solo them real fast. Not bad, not bad. So guys, yeah, if you get a lead with these buffs, like you can just like completely take over the game as Pyke. That's how he was before, but now it's even more so because yeah, once we get that point dumped into Pyke, I think previously his level 2 Q was something like 15 seconds, and now it's 12.5. All right, we tried. So it's all about just getting a kill level 1 or 2, taking over the game from there, guys. You don't want You don't want the game to scale just infinitely. You don't want it to go on a super long time. Because there are definitely champions that fare a lot better in the late game than Pyke. Pyke doesn't do terrible in the late game, but he just doesn't like have the raw numbers of someone like Sona, of someone like Lulu, Soraka, you know, more typical supports. He just doesn't have those numbers. Alright, so we are going to be building Pyke pretty. I don't think this is going to actually change his build a lot. It might change his playstyle, like how aggressive you're able to and how aggressive you want to be playing in the mid game or in the early game, but I don't think it's actually going to change his build. So let's go over the runes, guys. I am going Aftershock Pyke, Demolish, Second Wind, just for a little bit of sustain, Overgrowth, Legend Tenacity, that's an important one, and Presence of Mind, that's a huge one. Once you unlock your ultimate, it's all about getting resets with that, making that cooldown even lower, guys. Alright, we probably can't kill this Teemo, so we're going to come up and ruin his shrooms. Alright, now we're going to back out. Yeah, we don't quite have the damage to kill this Teemo yet, but we're just holding the lane. I feel like I've given Jhin enough of a lead that I can just kind of roam, get some stuff done on the rest of the map. I'm really just not the type of player to like get a lead in bot and just like stay in bot permanently. And Pyke kind of embodies that as well. He's got a lot of tools for roaming. He's very slippery. You know, if he runs into the jungler in the river, you know, he can get out of it. Things like that. All right, so let's go mid. Hopefully, get my ultimate. Buddy, you just kicked her into me. Okay. Alright, I do have my ultimate now. Oh, very nice, very nice. Good cleanup. Alright, now I'm going to help Diana shove this. Shove that. I do have my ulti. Jhin got another solo kill bot. That's what I like to see. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so we're going to keep on building our Duskblade. So let's look at it. 3 points into Q. Due to the buffs, we now have an 11-second cooldown. That's pretty low. And the nice thing about it is that even though we're going to be maxing E second, we get that CC buff straight from level 1. So I remember at one point Riot changed it so like you only get the max amount of CC if you're like building lethality or something. So this actually that changes. It's completely irrelevant. You just straight up get 1.25 seconds. And so this might actually open the doors for building like a more tanky form of Pyke. I've never was personally a big fan of that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think this is going to bring tank Pyke back? Or is it still best to just go lethality? Would love to hear from the Pyke experts out there. Well, we did not dodge at all. Okay, I'm hungry, boys. I want some ult. I want some ults. I need him a little bit lower. Need him just a little bit lower. Okay, he's got 20 seconds on his ult. With his ult, he'll probably... Alright, there's his E. Can we do something off that? I need him just a tad bit lower, man. Bummer. Hope he's shoving in that lane. Oh, no, bud. I need you to shove the lane so we can dive. We are not on the same page. We look great, though. Alright, there's Nico's flash. Let's get out of here before... Oh, okay. This is what we needed earlier. we're gonna be dying there, but it's all right. We die. We die before the teleport comes in, and we gave a lot of gold there. We just granted 300 gold to our boy Jin. Got 2 kills, and whenever you get a kill with Pyke, it's like if you get it with your ultimate, it's like so worth. The amount of gold distribution is like ridiculous, actually. It's like trading a kill for like a kill and a half, sometimes even 2 kills, with the amount of gold that you get from his death from below passive. And we got presence of mind, so we got a pretty significantly lower cooldown on the ultimate. I really think this is I love presence of mind. I truly think that's like one of the most underrated runes in the entire game. It's just straight up presence of mind, dude. I love playing it like on my off meta to diamond, which I'm playing at twitch.tv/i0ki. I play it on like Malphite, I play it on Syndra support, all kinds of goofy stuff. Oh. Just trying to get him like off his back. Got 30 seconds on my ult. I want to get some more resets this game, guys. I want some more resets. That's not her. That's not the real one. So yeah, I'm kind of just feeling it out. The buffs feel nice, man. I don't think it's anything like game shaking, but I also don't think Pyke was at all in need of a buff. So it's one of those don't look a gift horse in the mouth situations. I'm fine. I'm fine with supports getting undeserved buffs. I'm totally fine with that. I love how long you can hold on to that. I love how long you can hold on to your ult because it makes them like dodge themselves to death. That's like a concept I go over in my coaching sessions. Like when you have like a blitzcrank hook and like they're expecting you to throw it out, so they like start dodging, and all the time, all that while like your team is collapsing on them and you're gaining distance on them, you're closing the distance. I love how long you can hold on to Pyke ult because they just dodge themselves to death. You can get like right up in their face. All right, let's dive this poor Ezreal. We got this. You got this. Go 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 go. All right, it's too late. Nico's there now. I don't have my ulti. Just back out of this, or else we're just gonna get an int. We're gonna int. 45 seconds on my ult. If I had my ult, I would totally be down for that. Make sure that one doesn't die to minions. Oh, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. That one's Nico. Use my gray health to recover here. Ooh, my boy Trox got him. Alright, 14 seconds on my ulti. 7 seconds on my ulti. Ooh. I hit him with the ignite. Is it going to be enough? No. Dude, you know, that's what needs a buff is ignite. Ignite feels so weak these days. Who's with me, dude? Who's with me? Let's all petition for ignite buffs. No, my ult went to waste. That's a bummer. That's alright. I got my demolish proc off. Let's get this turret. Actually, let's go get dragon as well. Easy. There's an assist to bring my ult cooldown down. Guys, let's get dragon. I want them to do drag while I go by. Good job, guys. Alright, Duskblade, man. This is where Pyke really comes alive. Once you get your first item, you feel so strong. And like I said earlier, he falls off. He falls off. But if you look at like sites like champion.gg, I believe it's called, where you can look at win rate like depending on how long the game lasts. If it's around a 20 to 25 minute game, Pyke has a 55% win rate. So if there's a Pyke in the game and one of the team is snowballing, it's almost certain that team is Pyke. All it takes is like one good pick in the early game, just like one good hook on Ezreal or Nico, and boom, you win the entire laning phase. Easy. Another reduction on my ulti. It's a beautiful thing about presence of mind, guys. Assist and kills equally give you 20% of your or 10% of your ultimate's cooldown. The nice thing is, like, if he would have gotten a kill there, I would have gotten an assist because I give him relic shield procs. Oh, we never got dragon. Steal this. I'd really like to get a drag, guys. Get a nice Earth Dragon, then maybe go get Herald. Like when you've got leads like this, you need to really capitalize. Get a lot of objectives. It's all about the objective leads, boys. Ooh, I'm here, I'm here. Alright. Well, they flashed out of the second one, but I did get one reset, so we have given 836 extra gold that just straight up wouldn't exist. Guys, I'm quote unquote supporting. Look at me go. AKA just killing everything in sight and giving people a cut of the gold. Oh man, dude, she got thrown around like a ragdoll. Holy cow! Can we get a rip Katarina in the chat, please? I know that's not actually Katarina. Katarina's dead, Nico. I think you need to work on your disguises a little bit. Easy, boys. Easy kills there. Ah. Okay. So we got 1700 gold. Let's go ahead and go back. Let's not greed for this. Second item's going to be Yomu's. So once you get those two items, the game is usually over as Pyke, if not sooner. If they don't forfeit here in 10 seconds, it's going to be over now that I've got my second damage item. But what I like to do is I like to get 2 damage items on Pyke and then go for like a Guardian Angel. That way you can just really take your risky, reckless play to the next level without really any repercussions. Because the nice thing about it is that, like, let's say you go in and like you get 1 kill but you die, they proc your Guardian Angel. Pyke's got enough like escape tools that they usually are up by the time that the Guardian Angel's stasis, I think it's called, like when you're reviving, when that's back up, like your escape tools are back up, so you can just like get out of there. You can flash out, you can E out, you can W out. See what I mean? They just like dodge themselves to death. Oh my gosh. That is embarrassing. I deserve that death, guys. I deserve that death. Dude, the hitbox with Pyke's ult has always given me trouble, man. Who makes an X a hitbox? Who did that? Oh well. I should have had that. That was just misplay on my part. But did you guys see what I meant when I said they dodge themselves to death? If you just hold on to the Q, they like use their dashes or they, you know, run around when they should just be like walking in a straight line. They try to dodge it when you haven't even shot it yet. Alright, I'm going to be getting my serrated Dirk. So guys, I'm gonna quiz you real fast. I intentionally didn't mention it until this point in the game. Which of you that were watching on YouTube noticed? At what point did you notice that Zed had AFK'd? He got killed twice in lane and rage quit. Which is why we've just been like, we've had like a free-for-all fiesta to just destroy them. It's just been a straight-up 4v5, which is kind of a big problem on the PBE. The PBE is the server that I'm on that you like test out the new patches, new champions, new skins, everything like that. And it's kind of like not ideal because a lot of people don't take the games like super seriously. And they quit because there's no real consequences for them quitting. Double kill. Oh! Do I live? I think I live. I live, boys! But yeah, so unfortunately it was a 4v5. One of them was a quitting loser. But we can't help that. I wanted to show off the Pyke buffs, and show them off I did. So let's take a quick look at the damage chart and report Zed. Hopefully Riot will take care of it. But that's really all you can do. You can really just report them for AFKing. But still think we got to see like a rough scale of how good these Pyke buffs actually are. I do think they're definitely going to enhance his early game. Like I think that he's going to go from like a 55% win rate in the early game to like a 56 or 57. These are definite buffs to his early. You can feel it. They feel good. So yeah, we had what, you know, we had a decent amount of damage. But guys, take it easy. Would love to know your thoughts about the Pyke buffs down in the comments. So glad you watched. Take it easy. Peace.